Hey everyone, welcome back to the Be Better Tribe podcast. This is your host, Julian. And what we're going to talk about today is a couple different topics. One of them being Midway, which is the title of this episode. And then the second part is going to be have to versus get to. But the funny thing is, I was starting to reflect back on this podcast, chatting with friends, talking with other people. And everyone keeps asking, like, what's the goal? What's the point of this? And again, I go back to I really do enjoy it. It's super fun. It's something that I find that it's challenging. It's making me go out of my comfort zone, and I'm really just enjoying it. But then I did some self reflection, and I was just thinking about where I'm at in my life, and it's funny because I'm 39, it's some change, and I started to look at like the life expectancy of people in the United States. And the overall average for life expectancy is 78.4. And so that puts me at just slightly over that midway point. And it's crazy to think about that. Looking back at the first 39 years of my life, looking forward at hopefully the next at least 39 years, reflecting back at the stories, the memories, the things that I've been able to accomplish, the failures that I've had in my life. And so, really, I want it to be a little bit more fun, engaging. I'm going to have some friends join the podcast. We'll talk about things that we've done, failures that we've had, stories and memories that we've created together. And so that's really the whole purpose of this. And it's funny because it's like, well, is this like a midlife crisis? I'm not buying a Harley Davidson, but I'm doing a podcast. So laugh at me, laugh at myself. I think that's pretty funny. But yeah, I just wanted to like hit home on that. It's like, holy shit, I am halfway through in terms of just being factual. And it's not to be morbid. It's not to be anything other than just reflection. And what I was really thinking about is like, I thought before I put this into perspective that I had life figured out. But in reality, I don't know shit. And that's great. And that's fun. And that's the exciting part. And so that'll be a lot more of what you can expect from this podcast is just, I'm at my midway point. I enjoy reflecting back. I enjoy talking about memories. I enjoy talking about things that have inspired me and then hopefully drop some tidbits, some things that you can walk away with, whether you're older, whether you're younger, whether you're around the same age as me. Hopefully it can hit home in a lot of different areas. But yeah, it's just about life and tribulations and the fact that I'm literally at that halfway point, and hopefully knowing that could, help me propel to more happiness and success and all those things. But so that's what we'll talk about, and that's what we'll really focus on is like, shit, I thought I had life figured out, but in reality, I don't know anything. Which is great. It's funny. And that brings me to the topic. It's have to versus get to. And this is one of those things that Stephanie and I chatted about in the last episode in terms of the interview that we had and the advice that she would give to the youth of today and to anybody really in a tough situation where she was talking to her son, and her son is mid to late 20s, and was talking about work and the struggles that you do and the monotony of work at times. And he was, having the I get to, or excuse me, let me reframe. I have to go to work. I have to be here. I have to do this stuff. And then she gave the advice of, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to go to this job. You don't have to do it. You do have to make money. You do have to provide for yourself. But if you just flip that one word from have to get to, it'll change everything. It'll change your complete perspective on how to show up. And I lived in a really awesome house in college, and a lot of the times we would, say wake up smiling, which is something that has just been rooted into me since those times. And it was a really great saying for us at the time because we were in college, we were having fun, and it just was a constant reminder of like, whatever things that you're going through in life, wake up smiling and have that moment of clarity of like, if you just focus on you get to do this, because a lot of people would wish that they had the opportunities and the things that you have. And so that get to moment and that get to language and framework can really help propel you into having a lot more fun. And I know it has for me. And to double down there, some of the additional things that I started to think about were some of the books that I've read that really hit home here. And there's two other things. So the first one is instead of saying I have to, say I get to. The second thing is whenever you're going through a really tough time, I know I tell my team this a lot. I talk about it a lot with how they're dealing with struggle, how they're dealing with challenges, is this is good because. And so in my career, I actually just was able to have 27 Cal Poly students come to Gong where I work, and they wanted to learn a little bit more about how to break into tech. I challenged them to make sure that they were pushing themselves and out there networking and utilize this as an opportunity that they can really take on a career that is going to be inspirational to them. And so, like, I challenge them to think about the fact that this is good because. And so, when they are going to be going after roles and jobs within companies, they are going to be rejected. And when they get rejected, the moment that I told them, I was like, you once you get rejected, you need to think about this is good because. And this is good because you can reflect back on the failure. You can reflect back on why you didn't get the job. You can reflect back on how you prepared. You can reflect back on everything that you did to like get ready for that one interview or that opportunity to get something that you wanted that you didn't. And if you take that approach of this is good because versus getting upset and getting mad, it'll allow you to take steps forward quicker versus taking steps backwards. And so that's really the message there is switching the word from I have to I get to, switching the element of failure to this is good because. And it could be not just the failure, it could be anything that you're dealing with in life. And some of my friends will poke fun at me. It's like, it's not fun doing the dishes, and it reminds me of that quote in that I forget the movie's names, but it's like nobody wants to do the dishes. Yeah, doing dishes suck. No one likes to do it, but this is good because I get to listen to a podcast. Hey, maybe you're going to listen to this podcast, and hopefully it makes you smile and you have some fun with it, or check on some music and do listen to something that makes you happy and turn on the tunes and start to have fun with it. So again, it's I don't have to, I get to. This is good because. And then the last thing that I snagged from Jen Cisnero and the Energy Bus, or Jen Cisnero's You Are Badass and the Energy Bus by John Gordon is E plus P equals O. And I know I talked about it earlier, but event plus perception equals outcome. So there's going to be events in life and things are going to happen. And it's all about the perception that you have that will dictate the outcome. And I talked about it earlier, but like having the realization that, in terms of averages, I am halfway through. I know I'm bringing that up again, but um, I really do think like I could look at that as like an oh shit moment. Like I am probably around halfway through my life, and that's the event, that's the thing. My perception to that is going to actually dictate the rest of it. And so I'm hoping that I can utilize this podcast. I can utilize my friends, my community, my family, and really hopefully continue to have an amazing life that I have. I'm extremely blessed and to have a great supporting system and great coworkers, great friends, great family, great connections. I was able to get raised by phenomenal parents that really opened up a lot of opportunities for me, and just trying to make them proud and be happy along the way. And so, like those three things as we walk away, that if you're listening to this, I would really encourage you is to I don't have to, I get to. This is good because, and then E plus P equals O. So event plus perception equals outcome. And for me, it's just allowed me to deal with hard things in a more fulfilling way. It has allowed me to be a little bit more grateful. And if it'll work for you, fantastic. Take it away and utilize it as much as you can, because challenges are inevitable in life and things will happen. And so, yeah, I wish you nothing but the best in terms of taking that those three things and utilizing it within your life. Cool. All right. So the next section is going to be the interaction with guests. Reminder that you can text and call. The number is 831-471-7888. Again, 831-471-7888. Feel free to call, leave a voicemail, or shoot a text message. And thank you to the individual who sent a text from the 847 area code. I really do appreciate the engagement. And the engagement was a recommendation of two different books. And so I'll go ahead and talk through those right now. The first book is A Higher Call by Adam Makos, and it's about two pilots, one American and one German, and it's about their experience in World War II during the Holocaust. And so, obviously, two of my top 10 books had that theme there, and so I added it to my wish list in Audible, and I hope to get it done in the next couple months, and then I'll revisit that topic and go ahead and let you know how I enjoyed it. But appreciate you reaching out, and that it's A Higher Call is added to my list. The second book that you recommended was Ernest Shackleton's Endurance by Alfred Lansing. And it's a fantastic book. I actually read it, I'm not sure, probably a couple years ago. And it's fantastic. It's great. It's about a story of this group of individuals who are trying to cross the Arctic Circle. They get caught. It's their 2-year journey of how they survived, what they had to go through. And it had the right mindset, the perseverance, the courage. But it was a phenomenal story of perseverance, and it's true. So if you like some of those true historical books about amazing stories and amazing things, I strongly encourage you take a look at that book. The Endurance is fantastic. So cool. That was the only interaction. So again, if you'd like to connect, if you'd like to send in any text message notes, I'd love to hear from you. And the last thing is, I'm going to be doing this for at least this year. So hopefully we'll get 52 episodes over the next 48 weeks, 47 weeks or whatnot throughout this year. But if you'd like, comment and subscribe, that would be fantastic. So you could do that at any of the hosted podcasts places where you can go: Amazon Music, Apple Podcast, YouTube, Spotify. If you can like, comment, and subscribe, that would be fantastic. The second thing is you can go to the website, BeBetterTribe.com. There's going to be some more gear there. I have this sweater here. There's a shirt that I'm redesigning that will be on the website. And all net proceeds will go to charity. So I will put up some of the charities that are inspirational to me, and we'll give back to individuals that need it. So any money that we are making from the shirt and sweatshirt sales, they'll go directly to charities, and I'll let you know what those charities are once we lock down those the ones that are most meaningful to me. And second thing, or actually I should say last thing here, is just a reminder for all of us that are listening to this is do your best to wake up smiling, have some fun, and always be better. Thanks so much for joining. Hope you have a great rest of the day, or have a great evening. Take care.